Collectibles, and we're going to look at I Am Legend issue 1. This is a square bound book. If you like this type of stuff, if you like comic books, if you like free stuff, subscribe to the channel and join the free Discord. Link in the description. Let's get right into it. I Am Legend 1. Alright, this is a thick book, a lot of content, very wordy, a lot of it's just it's a long read. It's a thick book. It's a long read. Let's just get right into it. What do we think? All right, so Robert Neville, he wakes up and he figures that, you know what? I need to fix the outside of the home because my boards that I've put up to protect myself from these evil things, some of the boards have come loose. So he goes, gets his hammer, he goes and fixes it. After spending some time doing that, kicks back, have a few, adult beverages. He has a CI, enjoying himself. Then he goes and cuts up some garlic and makes chains, like legit chains out of them. And then he puts them around the house. Now he goes and makes some stakes to kill some of these evil creatures. And he hates it. He absolutely hates the whole task of having to do that. Then he's reminiscing about his daughter Kathy, and then nightfall comes and he starts hearing noises outside, and bam, this is what's outside. You can see this is different from the I Am Legend movie that we know. These creatures are more vampiric. I mean, from the movie, they were like more zombies than anything, maybe a little touch of vampire in them, I guess, but these creatures talk, and they have, the long canines. So to me, they're, the steaks, the garlic, they're more like vampires. So you can see here, they're outside. They have a human lady that they kill outside to torture him, and they do that to 2 women outside. So he tries to ignore them, but they're super loud all night long, just yelling, screaming for him to come outside. Neville, come out, come out, come out. And they're relentless, and it's driving him crazy. It's night after night, and he's no matter how many drinks he has, it's just too much for him to handle. So in the morning, they're typical morning, they're gone. They only come out at night. He goes, sees the 2 dead women. He goes, puts them in the car, drives them off to a field, burns their bodies, and then he goes to work. He takes the stakes that he made, and he goes into a dark house. He just knows that they're going to be in dark places. And so he goes, finds them, and that's what another pastime that he has. He goes and drives these stakes that he makes into their chest, it's just into their hearts. And then he goes grocery shopping. I mean, typical day, right? And so, again, it's like clockwork. Goes, starts kicking back some adult beverages, and they come back. They start hollering, yelling, and he is just there, and it's just driving him crazy. Then he finally is like, you know what? I'm going outside. I don't care. I don't care what happens to me. And he removes the 4x4 that is he uses to hold up the door from the inside. He removes it, but then quickly puts it back, because he's like, man, I'm just gonna go to sleep because these things are gonna kill me. So the next day he goes out and he goes hunting for one of the creatures. He finds this female, and he has an idea of just taking her outside. He takes her outside. She goes into like some convulsions and whatnot. She doesn't like disintegrate or melt, but she dies. She just dies. The sun kills her. So he's like, wow, that's interesting. So he takes off, and then he has the idea of, what? Let me go back and see if she came back to life, because it's almost time for them to come back to life. They should start, He checks his watch, and then all of a sudden he hears the vampires running after him, and he realizes that his watch had stopped working. Of course, right? Murphy's Law. And so his watch stopped working, and it's actually a couple of hours back. So he thinks it's 3 o'clock, and it's really like 6 o'clock. So it ends with the vampires just on him, but in the process he figures out that daylight kills these creatures, and that's how it ends. Look, It was okay. I was expecting a lot more. I'm gonna give this 2 stars in the Mucho Caliente scale of comic books. You know, just 2 stars in the Mucho Caliente scale. I don't know. It was, to me, lackluster. No interest in continuing reading this. That's my opinion. Let me know if you have a difference of opinion. All right, everybody. Good luck in all your collectible decisions. Let them be profitable and dope.